This one, this one's going to really tick you off if you haven't heard about this one before. If this is your first time hearing about this one, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy because this is not the way that this is supposed to go. It's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not the way we expect our public officials to be behaving. And it is so emotional. It strikes so much emotion that it's going to piss you off. It's so bad that you can't even name it properly because the YouTube and Facebook demonetization tools are out to get you if you name this one the right way. If you name it how it should be named. Often we hear about these LEMCs, law enforcement motorcycle clubs, LEMCs. And a lot of people say, "Oh no, what they are is they're thugs by night, police officers by day. At night they want to play dress up. And in the daytime, they want to be cops." And you hear that, you'd be like, "Man, stop that. Those guys are cool." Until you see a video like this. And you'd be like, "Man, I wonder if everything they've been saying about these folks is right. And if it is right, oh my God, this is how these people behave. This is what we can expect from our people who support, who are law enforcement in the daytime, but they can put on clothes and dress up like us and be every bit the thugs and biker gangs they call us at night. Only difference is they got a badge, and that badge works as a get out of jail free card. They get out of jail free card, and you get to see that. Somebody said, "Oh my goodness, the pool video again." Yes, the pool video again. It's my first time seeing it. Was maybe a day or so ago. So yeah, we're going to talk about the pool video. Actually, we're going to do it as a reaction video because we're going to be looking at other people's takes on that video, and then we're going to have our own, of course, right after this. Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon. I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. Somebody said they gave me a new biker news slogan. I forgot it. Biker news for those on twos, something like that. I appreciate that. We might be using that too. So, sorry about the lateness, the tardiness. Please forgive me. The everything was set up. I came walking in the office and the sound wouldn't work. You know, I set everything up the night before. Come walking in the office, sound won't work. So what does that mean? Reboot of the whole computer, and this is why I hate going live. The computer takes about 12 or 13 minutes to come back up, and so it is what it is, man. I apologize for that. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. South Africa, New Zealand, Canada, Brazil, Germany. Just thank you all. And of course, all across the United States of America. So we have a few different people's takes on this. So we're going to go to Tizzy Entertainment. Well, you know what? I think we'll do this guy. Yeah, we'll do this guy's take first. So just to just to set it up a little bit. You know what? No, I'm not going to set it up. I'm going to just play this, and we'll do a reaction. So I think this might explain it well, all by itself. So let's just do this, and then we'll move forward. Go ahead and run that.
Look at you, you're a grown-ass man arguing with a fucking kid right now about a pool we got permission over. Just leave.
Okay, before you watch the entire video, let me give you some context. So the people in the house put this pool up. The pool is in their yard, but 3 foot of the pool is in the neighbor's yard. However, before they put the pool up, they asked the neighbor, hey neighbor, is this okay? And the neighbor was like, yeah, we're cool with it. But the neighbor is renting the home. And the landlord of the neighbor's home found out that this pool was out there, and they got upset. So the landlord's daughter is dating this clown right here. If you find out who this guy is, please tell him I said he's a clown, because the people that he's arguing with are children. He's threatening and arguing with children because his girlfriend's daddy is the landlord next door and wants the pool to come up. Rather than just ask these children nicely, he comes and harasses them in his fucking MC outfit. Because I'm here to tell you, there's no MC that I know that would approve of one of their members harassing women and children. So now I want you to watch the entire interaction, then let's talk about it.
He threatened to come back. I heard him. Arrest him, please.
That's not illegal.
That's not illegal to threaten to come back to whoop my ass.
I didn't say whoop your ass.
You said you whoop his.
That's different, not yours.
I don't care. That's still illegal. You cannot threaten to come back to someone's
I'm
house.
gonna whip his ass.
For what? Because your wife doesn't know how to ask someone properly to take down a
Are you
pool?
going to? Are you going to?
I don't know. I don't care. Just please leave.
It wasn't her fault. You put a pool in the front.
Because they gave us permission. We did not know that this was
a week to move.
We didn't know it was rented by somebody else. We apologize for that. But what I'm asking you is to please leave and not come back like you just said. That is a threat, and I will get you arrested for that. I do not care. I will get you arrested.
Yes, sir.
By somebody else.
Yeah, phones, yeah, that's all we gotta do.
So please just leave. Yes, pussy as fuck. Pussy as fuck, but you'll go to jail for putting your hands on him. Do you not have children?
Go to jail.
What are you worried about? Do you have kids? Do you have kids, or do you just have an ego? Leave.
See him getting mad? See him getting mad?
Do you have children? Because you're acting like a fucking imbecile. Because look at you, you're a grown-ass man arguing with a fucking kid right now about a pool we got permission over. Just leave.
You're
You
getting the
look
crowd.
stupid. You look stupid. Leave.
Get the crowd up.
You are white trash.
Yeah, what's
Mr.
up?
fucking Secretary of Chosen Sons. You are fucking trash.
Wait, bro, get it. He's beating on my fucking.
What are you gonna do? That piece of shit is so on you.
Wow.
That's the property. Arrest him. Arrest him. He just broke my door. Arrest him.
Did you see that? Did you see this violent thug break the glass out the door while everybody else just watched? The cops were just watching him. I found out that the MC that he's in is an LEOMC. That means it's a law enforcement officer MC. So it seems like these cops dress up like bikers and ride around town and just intimidate people, yell at children, and punch doors in. Is this what Denton, Maryland calls law and order? I don't know, but after this man-child punched a door in, after arguing with some children, they just politely walked him away. And I'm curious if the Denton Police Department approves of this bullshit. Actually, what am I talking about? Clearly they approve of it because they sat back and watched it happen. Well, here's their phone number. Why don't we call them and let them know that we don't approve of it?
Wow. And then that guy, let's go to this next guy who had another take on it. Where's that guy at? Yeah, here. This guy, Tizzy Entertainment. This guy's got like 5 million followers or something. So he had another take on it. We'll watch that and then we'll get to the business.
An above ground pool in their front yard. Some of the pool spills over onto the neighbor's property, so they asked the people living there if that was okay. They said yes, but they are the renters. The landlord of that property did not agree, didn't want it there. The daughter of that landlord then calls her boyfriend, who is a member of the Chosen Sons Motorcycle Club, who decides to roll in deep with a few club members and threaten and intimidate these people about this pool. And police are called, and
That's not illegal.
That's not illegal. That's right. To come back to one my ass.
I didn't say I'd whoop your ass.
You said you whoop his.
That's different, not yours.
I don't care. That's still illegal. You cannot threaten to come back to someone's
I'm
house.
gonna whip his ass.
For what? Because your
No.
wife doesn't know how to
No.
ask someone properly to take down a
Are you
pool?
going to?
But what I'm asking you is to please leave and not come back like you just said. That is a threat, and I will get you arrested for that.
The police are already here.
I do not
Yeah.
care. I
Get
will
them
get
butt.
you arrested
Yes, sir.
by somebody else.
Yeah, fool.
I don't know if you heard that or not. She said, I'll get you arrested. You can barely hear this guy. He said the police are already here.
Literally.
So please just leave. Yes, pussy as fuck.
Go to jail.
Pussy as fuck, but
Go
you'll
to
go to
jail.
jail for putting your
Go to
hands on
jail.
him. Do you not have children?
Go to jail.
What are you worried about? Do you have
to jail.
kids? Do you have kids or do you just have an ego? Leave.
Do I have? Why am I-
Do you have children? Because you're acting like a fucking imbecile.
Got anything to do with
Because what?
She caught him off guard. He's like, what do you mean? Do I have kids? She caught him completely off guard. Who is this child? Who is this child?
Look at you. You're a grown-ass man arguing with a fucking kid right now about a pool we got permission over. Just leave.
You're
You
getting the
look
crowd.
stupid. You look stupid. Leave.
Get the crowd up.
You are white trash.
Yeah, what's
Mr.
up?
fucking Secretary of Chosen Sons. You are fucking trash.
What, bro, get it. He's beating on my fucking.
What are you gonna? That piece of shit is so on you. Now disrupt the property. Arrest him. Arrest
broke
him.
my
He just
fucking
broke
window.
my door.
Check it out.
Arrest him.
Huh?
Arrest him.
He broke my
I will
fucking
call
window.
911. I will
Yeah,
call
I'm calling 911. Fuck it.
I swear to God, arrest him, or I promise you, you
You're
will
not
lose
gonna
your
lock him up.
job.
Are you not gonna lock him up?
spoiler alert, he was not arrested, and that's why a bunch of people are upset over this video. Most have surmised he wasn't arrested because allegedly he is the captain of the volunteer fire department there in Denton. But as this video points out, it's actually even simpler than that.
Chosen Sons, was it? A motorcycle club started by city police officers in 1969 that bills itself as the largest in the state, so they are Maryland's largest LEMC, or Law Enforcement Officer Motorcycle Club. The fact that these cops did nothing makes total sense now, because basically they're viewing them the same as other cops.
Oh, it's a cop gang. In other words, they are there to back up the motorcycle club. And all of this, remember, all this damaging property, making threats, losing his mind, it's over an above ground pool that they asked them to take down, and they said they would. But then that video got posted. It went viral in like a day. And what happened? Denton man charged with assault. Police response to be investigated. 38-year-old Christopher Morgan charged with second-degree assault, malicious destruction of property, disorderly conduct, and disturbing the peace. And when asked why didn't officers arrest him on the spot, the chief's response was, well, they were trying to de-escalate the situation, and they didn't want to try and arrest him because he was in an agitated state. Which, think of all the people who have died at the hands of law enforcement that wouldn't have if the approach had been they wanted to de-escalate and they were in an agitated state, so they let them be. He's been charged. I'll see if he actually gets prosecuted.
Yeah, just think of all the people that would be alive right now today if the police had that wonderful approach against everybody. I wanted you guys to see one more thing here, which both of those videos cut off, and that was right here as they left. The girl is asking that the police officers be arrested, this is the part that you didn't see how that was handled or not handled.
Yeah, I'm calling 911. Fuck it.
I swear to God, arrest him, or I promise you, you will
You're
lose
not gonna
your
lock him up.
job.
Are you not gonna lock him up?
Promise, arrest him, or I promise you'll lose your jobs. I love this child.
Officer Mayo,
No,
0184.
stop that. Stop that
Are
recording.
you not gonna lock him up for
Stop
just breaking my
that.
fucking
Call
door?
the
Look at
real
this, and
police.
I'm not gonna cap you.
That's destruction of property.
Yeah. So they're getting hell by the police officers. He called the officer's badge number out. Who are these children? These are warriors, man. These children are damn warriors. They ain't taking that. Damn, have your children been raised like this? That little girl. I'm gonna find out who those kids are. I'm sending them the Black Dragon Biker TV Ain't No Punks Award. They get an Ain't No Punk Award. That's I'm just. Let me get something here in my voice. I am so pissed off right now. I'm so angry. But that little girl, she never backed up, not 2 feet. She ain't fixing to be nobody's punching bag. She ain't back up a foot and a half. She knew her rights. She was clear. She was concise, well spoken, and was going to fight for herself and her brother. And her brother, he wasn't scared neither. I promise you'll lose your job. I'm not stupid. I ain't stupid. I promise you're gonna. Yeah, the boy said, you better arrest him or we'll call somebody else on. That's all right. We're calling 911. We know good and damn well there's some justice to be had, even though you ain't giving it out. We know good and damn well you can't get away with this. Man, these kids. Well, if you want to train your kids in dignity, respect, and fearlessness, let them watch this video. Who is this thug who showed up at these children's house with his motorcycle club in tow? Is this the Chosen Sons? Hey, man, this is horrible. This is some of the most horrible stuff I've ever seen in my life. This is absolutely disgusting. Child abuse. And in the biker world, we don't do child abuse. We don't do female abuse. We don't do striking of women and ladies. We ain't never done nothing. We don't hold that up, bro. I wonder where Dr. Rashad Ritchie is on. He wants to call the pagans the most violent and racist club, blah, blah, blah. I wonder what he's going to say about this cop club here. Are we going to get videos all over the country by mainstream news over these guys messing with these children, threatening a little girl, a woman, a female? There's the colors right there for the world to see. You know, in my club, boy, I wish you would show your ass in your colors for the world to see. I wish you would. I wish you would show your ass on national television in our colors. We don't play that. That ain't played. We don't do that one. Wish you would threaten a child in our colors. He's got club brothers here. Reason I showed you this part of the video, he's got club brothers. They got a whole mess of motorcycles out there. At least 3 that you can see. They got a whole slew of motorcycles. Where are your club brothers at? Where are your bros at that are supposed to get your dumb ass out of trouble? That failed. Here's his bros right here standing behind him. And look at this cop, man. Gingerly. I tell you what, this is the most disgusting stuff I've ever seen. This is disgusting. It's disgusting, Chosen Sons. It's disgusting for this LEMC to have a secretary, an officer, bro, one of the executive board, the high council out here showing his ass. I can't imagine what the officers will be acting like, the non-officers in the club, when the officers act like this. This is disgusting. This is child abuse. If I name this Chosen Sons LEMC biker gang assaults children, it would be demonetized. If I name this child abuse by law enforcement, they would snatch it down. If I named it what it actually is, this is so disgusting. Is this what they're talking about when they get so mad at Iron Order? Yeah. You guys all you do is pull your badges out. We can't do it. Is this when they get so mad at the Punishers? They get so mad at some of these other clubs? Is that why they get so mad at them? Other people have seen stuff like this? That you can't get arrested when you clearly assault someone? And assault is screaming at someone the wrong way. You can have verbal assault, and those weren't part of the charges. Contributing to the delinquency of a minor, assaulting a minor, threatening a minor. Those weren't even the charges. The charges were it's so sad. They had some lackluster ass charges. They are now Denton police officers now under investigation, as the article goes, over an argument. Listen, so you gotta say this the right way, or Facebook and Twitter, all those places will take you down. That's why I hate all this wokeness. This so takes away from what happened. Denton police officers under investigation over arguments circulating on TikTok. That's what they're in, because of an argument circulating? No, because they abuse some children. Is why. Denton Police Department ordered an investigation into its own officers over their response to an April 7th incident that's now circulating on social media. Officers were initially called for a landlord-tenant dispute at a residential building. This is so much bullshit. There was no landlord there. Landlord-tenant dispute, there was no landlord there. There was, the LEMC was there. Boyfriend of the landlord's daughter. So that's why you can't trust the news, especially when it comes to us bikers. Landlord-tenant dispute at a residential building on South 4th Street. On scene, the property owner and residents were involved in an argument. That's such a lie. There was no property owner there. Did you see a property owner? I didn't see no damn property owner. Didn't say it. I just didn't say it. Christopher Morgan, 38, who is not the property owner. Christopher Morgan, so we can make that name famous, was who appears to be associated with the property owner. Oh, boy. Christopher Morgan, who appears to be associated with the property owner. But up here you said it was a property owner dispute. Christopher Morgan, who appears to be associated with the property owner, threatens to assault one of the residents. Someone recorded part of the altercation on TikTok. Enough of a part that we needed to see. All the part necessary to see, which shows Morgan punching through a glass screen door in front of at least 3 police officers. The only thing they get correct. In the video, Morgan is seen wearing a Chosen Sons Motorcycle Club vest and is accompanied by multiple other members who try removing him from the situation. I did not see any members try. Do we need to go back and see it again? Police allow Morgan to leave without charges. Morgan was not arrested at the time due to his highly agitated state, police officer said. Oh, that's so nice of them. He was so highly agitated, we didn't want to arrest the fire captain. So he was not arrested at the time due to his highly agitated state and the officer's intent to de-escalate the situation. We're going to de-escalate the situation by watching you threaten children, punch a hole in their door, and escalate your ass on back to your motorcycle, back to your motorcycle clubhouse, your den of iniquity, your biker gang of thugs. Right? And we don't like using the word biker gang, but that's exactly what I saw, said Denton Police Chief George Bacorn. Our officers had the intent to de-escalate the situation, which means I'm covering for my officers so that they don't lose their jobs like that little girl forecast. The officers ended up taking the residents to the district court commissioner to obtain a peace order against Morgan. So they took the residents there. That's what happened afterwards. Police ultimately got a warrant for Morgan's arrest after the video went viral, charging him with second-degree assault and malicious destruction of property. Morgan turned himself in to police on April the 11th and was released on $1,000 unsecured bond. This violent thug walked out on $1,000 unsecured bond. What does that mean? That he actually paid $100? I have reviewed the officer's body-worn camera footage, and it raises serious questions about how the call for service was handled, said Bacorn. The response by the officers involved will be investigated by Talbot County Sheriff's Office, and those findings will be provided to the Administrative Charging Committee. It is extremely important that we always take every step available to ensure victims feel protected and are protected. Yeah, you bet your sweet ass on that one, bro. So disgusting to see and to know that the members in that motorcycle club were police officers and first responders, people charged with being on duty 24/7, 7 days a week. They carry badges all the time. And you know, they get perks of the job. They get perks and they get special respect, admiration. Because we some of us, those of us who aren't bikers, believe that they are the better citizens because they always put themselves on the line. We expect them to be called any times. How many times have you heard off-duty fireman jumps into a channel to save a drowning dog? Off-duty fireman helps to rescue an elk who has fallen through the ice and can't get out. Off-duty police officer arrests a thug trying to eviscerate a woman on the side of the street. We expect them to be at their best at all times. Especially when they're wearing biker garb. When they're dressed up as bikers like we are in motorcycle clubs. We expect them to be on their best behavior when when they're representing the biker people out here. Motorcycle clubbers. I have one of those children looking over at me, terrified, because their experience with a biker was some idiot punching through their front door with his brother standing to the side of him. I'd have snatched my bro by the damn throat, put him in a sleeper hold, and said, "Hey, bro, you're not fixing to do that to me and our colors." I wouldn't give a damn if he was an officer or not. You're not fixing to sully our colors like that, bro. I want to hear from this motorcycle club. I want that president on this station explaining to us on this channel what the hell and what the hell they're going to do about it. That cat would be out of my colors, bro. On the prospect line at the very best. Maybe well, I know my bros. You might not even make it out the clubhouse in one piece, man. This is disgusting. It's disgusting. And it makes every LEMC out there look bad. Yeah. All LEMCs look bad right now. I want the fraternal order of LEMCs. Y'all got some kind of coalition? I want the punishers to call them cats. I want the centurions to call them cats. I want to hear from LEMCs. Is this how y'all get down? We see this with our own two eyes. What you did to these children, these babies. I wish a mother would. I wish I could come home and she said, no, I don't wish that. I don't wish. Because can you imagine getting pissed off and they got the jackbooted thugs in uniform helping them out? You come home, you just imagine just riding up on your scoot at the exact second this fool punches in your door and your baby girl is sitting there taking on a full grown man and a yard full of bullies. And the goddamn police department standing there watching it all. And you become upset, and you're the one who gets killed without a weapon. You're the unarmed citizen that gets tased. Well, do one of those guys pull out their badge and start helping those cops whoop your ass? Well, I'm disgusted, man. I'm disgusted. Man, can you just imagine? Can you imagine what they'd be saying? Oh my goodness, this is the father comes home and attacks law enforcement. I want to hear from the sworn few LEMC. I want to hear from the Blue Line LEMC. I want to hear from some of you guys. I want to hear. What y'all got to say? It's one of those things where where y'all don't is this another one of the back the blue things or some kind of old BS? I want to hear from the Blue Knights LEMC. 16,000 members worldwide. What the hell y'all got to say about this business? The Vigilance LEMC. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from the Blue Steel MC. The Law Dogs Nation LEMC. I want to hear from the protectors, LEMC. I want to hear from some of y'all. The hell you got to say about this? Oh, well, we do have one LEMC. This says he says this is not this is not my club's behavior. I'm hot this one to see that. Boy, I love that child. I love that child. My kid, you might have got your ass shot the minute you broke in that door. Mine were trained. Mine were trained. Imagine your child shooting that fool. What do those police officers do now? Shoot your child? Mr. Fire Captain, man. I hope we get your ass made famous as famous can be, bro. Those police officers, I hope that little girl was right. She said, I promise you, you'll lose your job. Well, the world's watching. If you don't lose your job, you need to come so close, it's just like it. But you absolutely need to lose your job. You failed. You failed to protect the citizen. Big O F. Hollywood and Insane Throttle would put this on his wall, officer's wall of shame. He'd put that right on the wall of shame, bro. Yeah. Everybody failed this child and her brother. Everybody failed these children. All the adults failed them. Failed the hell out of them. Christopher Morgan, 38 years old. Christopher, you failed, bro. And I love this child. I love this child. I love you, little girl. You have the heart of a warrior. You are strong. The force is strong in this one. The force is strong in this one. She called it. She's so bright. She's so intelligent. You know, I used to have that problem with my own daughter. She was smarter than the adults around her. Not more experienced. She just was her mind was fast in this one. The force was strong in her. She could get you out of sorts because she was so fast, like that little girl. And that little girl, she hit him right in his secretary patch. You know what I mean? She punched him right in his secretary patch.
Hey there, Mr. President, or Mr. Secretary of the Chosen Sons MC, Mr. Secretary of the Chosen Sons MC.
Woo! Boy, that lit him up, didn't it? Because he realized that she had called his ass out. She realized that. She realized that he realized that she had called his ass out. He started screaming something like, "Don't you dare call the name of my motorcycle," like that. He was so freaking pissed off. I think this was it right here. Get the sound back on. I think this was the spot right here where she called his ass out. Because she knew the secretary of the Chosen Sons MC wasn't supposed to be effing with her. She knew because she's sharp.
Secretary of Chosen Sons, you are fucking
Woo-hoo-hoo! Mr. Secretary of Chosen Sons. Let me tell you what that meant. Let me tell you what that child meant. Let me tell you how she disarmed this fool.
Run trash, Mr. fucking Secretary of Chosen Sons, you are fucking.
You know why? You know why that pissed him off? Because the Bible says out of the mouth of babes. I think the Bible says. I've heard the Bible say. I didn't actually read that. The Bible is the greatest book ever quoted, but never actually read. I heard the Bible said out of the mouth of babes. I don't even know the rest that comes after that. But out of the mouth of a baby, she said,
Leave!
Get the crowd up!
You are run trash! Mr. fucking Secretary of Chosen Sons, you are fucking trash!
What, bro, get him! He's beating on my fucking...
What are you gonna... That piece of shit is the one you...
He's mad because she said the name of his motorcycle club. What she was saying in those words after she called him white trash, is that what white people do to each other? Is that like the... Oh, man. Is that like the ultimate disrespect you guys do to each other? Ah! You're white trash! Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well, we have some words we use too. We got some inflammatory words. She called him white trash, and I guess coming from, but this child, she identified him for the bully he was and called him trash. And then she looked at him like, you know you wrong. You're a secretary of Chosen Sons MC, and you know you are wrong, Mr. Secretary. She stripped him. Her words stripped him, this child, this little bitty baby. Stripped him. She called him true. Mr. Secretary. Like as if to say, there is so much expectation of you right here, right now, man. There's so much expectation of you right here, right now, and you ain't living up to it, Mr. Secretary of Chosen Sons MC. He started screaming because he knew this baby had him. This minor, this child, this young girl, this fearless one. Well, I can't wait till she runs for office somewhere. She's going to be an attorney or something. She's going to be eviscerating men. Eviscerating them. She's going to be just, this child, Mr. Secretary of Chosen Sons MC. She caught that sucker and he couldn't take it. And if he could have put his hands on her, he'd have hurt that child. He would have hurt that child. Mr. Secretary of Chosen Sons MC, she said. It was amazing.
Just leave!
You're
You
getting the
look
crowd.
stupid! You look stupid! Leave!
Get the crowd up!
You are run trash! Mr. fucking Secretary of Chosen Sons, you are fucking trash!
Boy.
What, bro, get him! He's beating on my fucking...
Now he breaks the window out.
What are you gonna... That piece of shit is the one you...
He would have hit that child if he could. He would have hit that child because she called him out. Mr. Secretary of Chosen Sons MC. Matthew Cooper said he was probably mad. He's the secretary, probably a patch hungry boy, wanting that SAA or P patch or something. Well, he ain't fixing to get it. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they promote him tomorrow. Wow. If somebody said, Richard said, if you don't want your club being called out, don't wear the club's colors doing dirty crap. Carl Sharp said, baby secretary, baby bear secretary, Mr. Secretary. Man, that hurt me. I know it hurt because it hurt me. I was like, oh, Mr. Secretary of Black Sabbath, Mr. Former National President of Black Sabbath. Oh, oof. Bang. me hit that child. Absolutely not acceptable. By Black Dragon, she didn't get don't poke the bear. That she was she was poking that bear every which way but loose. She poked that bear so much he he tried to hit that child. He tried to hit that child. Bonjour, Miss Ain't Shit. I see you out there. Good to see you. He made a fatal mistake. He approached somebody's home to make a veiled threats against a little girl, and when she wasn't having any of it, he didn't want to back down and admit defeat from a little girl. She absolutely mentally stripped him. She called him white trash. She said he looked stupid. She said she knew her rights. Basically, you know, she didn't say these words, but she knew her rights. You wasn't pushing her around. She ain't afraid of you. She knows good and damn well you can't come in her house. You can't threaten to hurt her little brother. You can't threaten to kick nobody's ass. She knew good and well the police was supposed to be doing something about it, and she knew the power of the internet, which is why she was filming his ass. And I keep telling you bikers over and over and over again to stop showing your ass in front of these cameras. I keep telling you over and over again, hey, everybody's got one. This is more powerful. Some of us have two, okay? Some of us got two of these joints. They're more powerful. They got more powerful computers than the lunar landers that landed on the moon. They do everything. They take your biorhythm and they plan out your life. They're like little communicators on Star Trek. But the most important thing is they record your ass when you're doing dumb shit in your club colors. Doesn't he see this phone? You don't see the phone in the little girl's hand? Like, he was so enraged, it's like he looked past it. Here's the phone, bro. Right there. In your face with this. And she said, Mr. Secretary of Chosen Sons LEMC. She called his ass out on national television for us all to see. Somebody said she elbow dropped that little bear. Yes, Lissa, she did. She elbow dropped his ass. And this is not that club. You said you've got some brothers that are chosen souls. But these are chosen sons, right? I think these are chosen sons, not the same club. I think. So in any event, my friends, I've ranted on about this because I am really pissed off about it. Really, really pissed off about it. I want to hear from some of the LEMCs out there. Hit me up. Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. Or you can call me, man, directly. 404-692-0336. I want a panel of these LEMCs. I want a panel of you. Hit me up. I'll even hear from some of the clubs that are not LEMCs, but have cops in them. Like, for instance, Iron Order and First Order and some of them other orders. I want a panel of y'all on here to discuss this. At the very least, you know, the chosen souls need to be called to the carpet by their peers of other LEMCs and kicked out of the pantheon of LEMC-ness. Forced to reapply. Give the pantheon of LEMC-ness a 5-point paper describing what they're going to do to revive the tarnished image of LEMCs and show the world they're not a biker gang, kind of like we got to do. We're not thugs. We're not a gang. We just had an idiot at somebody's front door acting a damn fool with his brother standing around and his police brothers, his fellow fraternal order of police brothers, helping him stand behind that bullshit over there in Denton. because they've been there since 1969. Wow. Whew. Anyway, congratulations to my brothers in Des Moines, Iowa. We got a new chapter starting up there this weekend. You'll see Black Sabbath Full Patch Brothers riding from all over the United States, heading to Des Moines this weekend, starting probably today. My brothers will be riding up there and riding back home Sunday. Please, if you see them at a gas pump, show them love. Say hello to them. Tell them we know who Black Sabbath are. Unicorns. You're the first one I've ever seen. Show my brothers some love of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation as we go up to welcome our new chapter up there. And I believe we have another new chapter, a prospective chapter that'll be riding up there to you got to ride with Black Sabbath before you get to be one. So I think we'll have a brand new chapter riding with them up there, getting up there from the Midwest. I won't announce them yet until it's more, until we know more about that. But man, we are continuing to grow and open chapters and continue to ride. And man, to this day, we haven't had anybody show their ass in our colors like that. Well, we've had our issues, but not like that. So, man, Goose, I want you to be okay on that road. All of my other brothers that are out there watching right now, you guys be careful. That's my 2 cents, man. God, I love that child. God, I hope she has an incredible life. I'm so sorry, child, you had to see that dumbass in action. I'm so sorry that the police did not protect you. You deserved better than that over a swimming pool that you asked permission to put up. You can sometimes, child, do everything right. And an idiot is bound and determined to stop you. That's okay, sunflower. Continue to blossom. Continue to be strong. Continue to protect your brothers like my sisters used to protect me. And young man, you did good too. You stood right by your sister and never backed down. Your family unit is strong. Strong with the force are you. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of you 2 kids. And you know what? You just might get somebody fired. And then you'll know the power even more of social media. It's emboldened and empowered you kids to the next level. Plus make some of you guys rich. Somebody said mods take action. Is there something going on the channel? Who's acting the damn fool? Because I'll cut him myself. Anyway, I'm out of here anyway. So whoever's acting a fool, forget it, man. Somebody's doing something, and I don't know. I can't see who's doing what. Somebody tell me their name. Oh, somebody said thank you, mods. So one of my mods took care of it. Thank you, mods. Appreciate that. All right, so you can support the channel, $ Biker Prez. That's our PREZ. That's our what do you call it? Cash App. Or you can use the Super Chat if you're on YouTube, the stars if you're on Facebook. My mother used to say, you always know the truth when you hear it, because even if you've never heard it before, it has a ring of familiarity. The truth sounds familiar. I'd like for you guys to like, share, and subscribe. We're on Black Dragon Biker TV, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. You can get us on LinkedIn if you want. My books, Prospects Bible, Sergeant at Arms Bible, President's Bible, Public Relations Officer's Bible, are all available on Amazon Kindle, or you can get your autographed copies from blackdragonsgear.com. You can get Prospects Bible on Audible as well. Join our daily podcast, The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos, wherever you get podcasts. And you can also get our podcast, Think Tactical, wherever you get podcasts. We have a Think Tactical YouTube page as well. Our online news magazine is bikerliberty.com, bikerliberty.com, where you can read our online news magazine blog kind of thing. So we got you in writing, we got you in audio, and we got you in visual. We got every way you want to consume, we're there. Our Discord server, the Discord link is in the description box below, so make sure to check out our Discord server if you want to hang out with our community and have lots of fun. Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com if you want to send me an email. And my phone number here in the studio is 404-692-0336. I ain't hard to find, baby. I ain't hard to find. All right, man. We're going to let y'all go. Thanks for tuning in. Get skinny. Take your life into your own two hands and be strong when you know you're supposed to be strong. Those children showed us how to do that. All right, man. Let me hit the get out of here button. Take care.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospects Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
Hey subscribers, whenever you are in Macon, Georgia, you have to get over to my Motorcycle Club Brothers Cigar Lounge. Haley's Cigar Lounge on Ingleside Avenue has a night or several nights just right for you. Monday night football kicks off the week. Wednesday is whiskey night. Thursday, ladies night. Saturdays are make your night. And wrapping up the weekend, it's Sunday football. Haley's is closed on Tuesdays. Enjoy the friendly atmosphere at Haley's. Hang out at the bar or outside on the patio. They can also host your small events. Haley's Cigar Lounge, 2308 Ingleside Avenue in Macon, Georgia. Be sure to tell them Black Dragon sent you.